Hey guys, what's going on? So in today's video, we are going to be discussing how to get gold very quickly. A couple quick disclaimers before we get started in this video is the 85 million I have up there didn't come from this method. This actually came from farming hell mode, because once you can start farming hell mode and you can start farming it quickly, you get tons of gold, especially during hot time and gold boosters and all that good stuff. Also, we are getting a lot of keys this weekend from to play Royal Treasury, and when you stack that on top of Hot Time and a gold booster, etc., you get a lot of gold. So those two methods I just mentioned are two ways to get a lot of gold, but that's not what we're talking about. And the second disclaimer is that this isn't my original idea, but I'm not really sure who to credit for this, because I've seen it, or I was told about it by someone just in chat, and then I did a little bit of research and I found a few people talking about it, so I'm not sure whose original idea it was or whatever. But the main point is this achievement in gear. Come on, try your luck. I'm at 11 currently, so I've just been pulling them whenever I needed gear to upgrade anything or whatnot, so I haven't actually been doing this, but we're going to give it a try. Before we start though, you already can see my gold count there. You can see how many fragments I have here. So yeah, and also in consumables, because we'll also be getting some food items, some skill books and such like that. I don't think we get random fragments, so well, I'm going to open them anyway. Oh, but now that I've opened those, we have to go back here. So 6751 blah blah blah, you can see that here. And the random skill books will appear here, so you don't need to really check how many I have of these skill books. So the point of this method is mainly gold, but it's not only gold, because I wouldn't be doing this having 85 million right now, because obviously I'm not in a really pinch as far as gold is concerned. But you also get a lot of fragments, a lot of skill books, and of course you can never have too much gold. The thing I was concerned with is that I have to sell all gear that I farm, and purple T7 gear is actually still quite good for enhancing, and I kind of want to keep red gear for my units, because most of my units, even though they're all past level 70, they don't have tier 7 gear, they have tier 6. I would rather just try and go on to level 70 dragons, but I think I might still be a little bit away from that currently. So yeah, until then, you know, tier 7 red gear is going to be better than tier 6 dragon gear, especially if you can get a lot of stars on it. So I would kind of want to keep that. But without any more rambling, we're going to go ahead and get started. Personally, I would rather grind the gear for Stardust and stuff. I don't need Stardust now, but I'll need it later, I guess. But for the sake of seeing how much gold you can get, we're just going to sell everything. I'm going to try and keep the red T7 gear for as long as possible. But everything else I'm going to go ahead and sell. So basically, we just go to sell all, go all the way up to heroic, tier 7, 5-star, everything there, and we're just going to sell it. We have a lot of inventory space, so we should be able to keep the red stuff for a while. We could also sell the red T6 stuff, but that gets a little bit annoying because then you have to go to tier 6 and then select it so the tier 7 stuff stays. So now we have 86.1 million. That's actually what we're starting with. Also, we are currently at 2,819 summons. I'll probably go to like 4,000 or something, but I'm not going to record all that because that's probably going to take a couple hours. So I'll just be back. You also get artifact pieces and Stardust out of the thing, but I didn't show that. I did like already 10 plus 1, so I'm showing that now. So we've just completed Try Your Luck 11. We're going to go ahead and claim that. I think we're already at a little bit of a profit, but I don't think it starts getting profitable until like, I don't know, is it 14 or 15 or something like that, but we're going to continue on here. All right, looks like we've completed the 12th achievement, so we're going to go ahead and claim that gold reward, and we're still not really at a profit yet. But I think we'll get there. Also, I guess you'll be getting 1 or 2 of these money comes and goes quests done. So you'll get a little bit of gold back from that, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. I wasn't too sure, but I'm sure once you're doing this, you will get at least 1 or 2 of these anyway. So I decided to grab it. So we've completed the 13th achievement. This is actually taking a lot longer than I expected, because these achievements go all the way up to 30. So yeah, as you can see, next we're getting 5.2 million gold. I think I'm only gonna go to 15 for now, mainly because this is a one-time thing, you know, these are just achievements. Once you do them, they're gone then, and I'm not too sure if there may be some like gold spending event in the future, or pulling from the things, or if there'll be better things in there at one point. I know it somewhat recently got nerfed, the blue pulls, but I guess it was kind of broken anyway. That's not really the point. It's just, so yeah, we're gonna go to 15 and see, because we're still basically at the same amount of gold we were when we started, but you have to keep in mind I'm keeping all the T7 red stuff I'm pulling. So if we take a look and sell, if we were to sell all that, we'd get an extra 450k. So If you're planning on selling everything, then you would already be at a profit here, but we're going to go to 15. All right, so we've completed Try Your Luck 14, 5.2 million gold there. And as you can see, we are a little bit higher than we were before, so we're already sort of getting into the profit. Like I said, this achievement goes all the way up to 30, and the higher you go, the more profit there is. Like I said, we're only going to go to 15 for now because I don't really need this right now, and my inventory is filling up a bit with red gear, so I have to manage that as well. All right, we finally completed 15, so we're going to go ahead and grab that 6 million gold. Now we have 88 million already. We started with about 86 million, so I've been summoning for almost an hour now according to my recording software. We have been recording for 50 minutes, so it takes a long time, especially since you need more and more summons each time. Just for this next one, we need almost 100 10+1s, or 900. We're at 6,000 now. I think we started at about 2,800 if I remember right, so a little over 3,000 items, or 300 10+1s. So yeah, it takes a very long time, and I don't really want to do it because I don't even need the gold, but we can check out just from this tiny little small sample, because even though we did just complete 15, I don't think we're anywhere near halfway done, because like I said, the higher you go up, the more pulls you need to do, but also the more gold you get, and of course the more fragments and magic powder, stardust, whatever it is, you get. So we can take a look at the difference from when we started. I don't think it's huge, because again, I only did a tiny part of the actual whole thing, but I'm sure there is some more here. I don't remember exactly how much there was, but can go back in the video and check that, or I'll see that while I'm editing. Consumables, I believe we did get quite a lot of bottles, quite a lot of books. We got 24 4th skill, 42 3rd skill, 63 2nd skill, and 105 1st skill. So quite a bit of books. Quite a bit of nuts here as well, toasted nuts, and some stew, and some of those doodads. And over on others, we got, I think, a significant amount of artifact pieces. I think we had 300 something, so at least 100 and something artifact pieces, and quite a bit of magic powder as well, maybe 10, 15k. So yeah, that's that little sample size there. You can expect, if you're planning on finishing the entire thing, to get a lot more than that. Plus a lot more gold as well. But yeah, I'm just the type that prefers like efficiency, because I know T7 purple stuff still is pretty good for enhancing T6 dragon gear. I think a T7 purple piece gives like 66% on a piece of dragon gear. We can check that out real quick. Oh, I guess I don't have any, but red is the same as purple actually in that case, so yeah. Gives 2/3 of a level to T6 dragon gear, so I think that's pretty good. Also, once again, we would be more at a profit if we were selling the T7 ancient gear. We would get 582,000 from selling all that I have currently, so that's something to keep in mind as well. If you are just planning on selling everything, grinding it, you won't get as much of a profit, but I think once you get up there to like 18 or 20 as far as the achievement is concerned, I think you'll still be getting a profit even from grinding it. But yeah, now I have to sort through this T7 red stuff, see what's useful, see what's not, sell the stuff that's not, get some space back in here. And yeah, but that's pretty much the method. If you have any questions or other tips like this, make sure to drop them down in the comments below. Leaving a like would also be greatly appreciated if you did happen to enjoy. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time. Also, a big thanks to these awesome supporters over on Patreon.